Hey y'all, my name is Peggy Thompson, and I just want to pop on real fast to read a few excerpts from my second book, Dying on Section 8, Part 2, Left for Dead, and it's regards to my family and I living on Section 8 and the things that we have endured and encountered due to landlords not making repairs on time. And you can find this book on Amazon. This one, Part 2, is only on the page. It's only in paperback only. Dying on Section 8, Part 1, Overcoming Landlord's Negligence While Learning About Tenant Rights. It's also on Amazon, Rainy Publishing More, Goodreads, but it's available in the Kindle and the paperback version as well. So what I'm going to be reading from y'all to y'all today is going to be in Chapter 3 of my second book, and it's going to be from pages 31 to 32. Y'all, this woman walked through the house, scanned the area with her eyes, and told me that the house had to be clean when the owner came. She paused and asked if the baby I had was a preemie. I've already told the woman before that we don't keep messes around the house. We literally had baby clothes all over the couch and some toys strung throughout the floor. When we got to the front yard, it was me and her in the front yard talking. She told me that our stay depends on me and that she sees me from a mile away. So when she said she see me from a mile away, she was talking about spiritually. She stated that our stay would only be a year if I kept calling or texting her. I was calling and texting her about some issues that was wrong with the house. Let me tell you, we moved in this house right here in February 2025. The property manager then told me she doesn't do the work here at the rental. We had a brief conversation in the yard before she left the premises. I went inside and went on a supposed to be rampage, but it had a slight rant about the move here and how the woman switched up. The girls looked at me and said a few words before they went back to play with their little cousin. I reminded them that the property manager told me that she would do inspections every 3 months. So she said, after I asked her about them during the initial paperwork process, and that they still had to help keep the home clean. I proceeded in the kitchen to prepare dinner with a heavy mind as the children played. I was running every word that the woman said inside my head. Frustration and fear kicked in. I was wondering what I got myself into and if I were going to be kicked out of the house because I was exercising my right. So in regards to the preemie, I was babysitting. Of course, we had some stuff here strung out because we had just moved into this place in 2025. And when you're moving, of course you're not just going to go right in. Well, I'm not going to go right in and have everything in place. I don't know about you. Moving is a process, and where you're going to place stuff and all that other stuff and how to arrange stuff in your new location. But let me tell y'all, I wouldn't have to have this conversation with her if the house was suitable to live in, okay? Because when we moved in, we started having issues, and we got to this particular part in the story because the garage door stopped working. And when I called this lady, y'all, she went out. She had a rough day, but that had nothing to do with me. I held my composure. I didn't snap back. Some people say I ain't clap back. I know how to respect my elders. And I was like, okay, all of this because I asked you for a repair. But if you stay tuned, you will learn more about our journey while being tenants on Section 8. And a lot of people always hear about the people tearing up their houses, all that other stuff, okay? I need for people to hear the part about where landlords don't make repairs. Families, their children suffer things, emotional distress, trauma, health issues, and all that other stuff due to mold. And that's not fair because when we move into these places that the Section 8 workers pass, when they pass the inspections, they go by the very minimum housing standards set by North Carolina laws. And then some of them just work with other people. They pass it because they're all in this together. I say it's fraud, okay? It's about the money. That's my opinion, all right? Because I feel like if people really care, they make sure the house is safe and okay for people to live in, especially when you have children, okay? But you gotta remember, a lot of people is just after the voucher. Some people have left a bad name for the Section 8 or HVAC program, and it's not the case for everybody. But yeah. And if you stay tuned, the excerpt that I read out of chapter 3, you will see what happened after I filed a complaint, okay? Yes, they retaliated and they wanted us out, but we're still here. And I thank the Lord that we did not end up homeless. So I say God moved in, He protected us, and He extended the lease, whether anybody else wanted to do it or not. All right, y'all. Y'all go to Amazon.com, go grab your copies. All right? Help us get our story out, because this is not just about undeserved populations. It is about veterans, the elderly community. It is about maybe your teen is going to move into their first affordable housing apartment, and it looks good on the inside, it's past fresh paint, and then later on they start dealing with sicknesses, they start dealing with shortness of breath, they start having rashes on their skin, and so much more. Okay, this could be your child. So guess what? Don't exclude yourself because you move in an apartment that could be $1,500 a month. All right, do your research, learn about your tenant lights. Tenant lights. Ooh, y'all, let me hurry up. It's tenant rights. It's drizzling, it's raining, and your girl got to get in the house. Peace.